December 24th, 2009. Washington Wizards players walked into their locker room expecting a normal day of practice. But what they saw changed the NBA forever. 4 guns laid out inside the team facility. And at the center of it all, a $1,100 card game, and one of the most electrifying stars in the league, Gilbert Arenas. This is the wild, unbelievable story of how a joke turned criminal and how one of the NBA's most beloved players threw it all away. Before the scandal, before the memes, and before the fall, Gilbert Arenas was that guy. A second-round pick in 2001, Arenas was doubted from the start. Scouts said he was too cocky, too inefficient, not a team player. So he did what every great player does. He turned it into fuel. After 2 years with the Golden State Warriors, Arenas broke out and signed with the Washington Wizards in 2003. By 2006, he was averaging nearly 30 points per game, dropping 60 on Kobe. Buzzer beaters left and right. He called himself Agent Zero because that's what people gave him, zero chance. He was fun. He was fearless. He was the face of a struggling franchise. But behind the scenes, Gilbert wasn't just a basketball player. He was a prankster, a trash talker, and sometimes reckless. Fast forward to 2009, the Wizards were spiraling. Arenas was still recovering from multiple knee surgeries. The team wasn't winning. And the locker room? Divided. That's when a young player named Javaris Crittenton joined the team. Crittenton was a 21-year-old backup guard trying to prove himself. He didn't play much, but he had a temper. And on one team flight, everything boiled over. The story goes, Arenas and Crittenton were playing a high-stakes card game on the team plane, possibly Bourrée, a game popular among NBA players. Crittenton lost. Hard. He reportedly owed Arenas over $1,000, and when Arenas joked about forgiving the debt, things got tense. Arenas allegedly told Crittenton, "I'll bring my guns and let you shoot me if you want your money so bad." Everyone thought he was joking, but a few days later, he brought the guns. On Christmas Eve 2009, Gilbert Arenas walked into the locker room with 4 unloaded handguns. He laid them out in front of Crittenton's locker with a note. Pick one. A prank? Maybe. But Crittenton didn't laugh. According to witnesses, Crittenton returned later with his own loaded gun. He allegedly pointed it at Arenas and told him to stop messing around. Other players were terrified. One reportedly yelled, "Yo, chill, this ain't it." What was once a locker room joke had turned into a full-blown showdown. Word got out fast. The Wizards organization reported the incident to the NBA and local authorities. The media had a field day. NBA star brings guns to locker room made headlines across the country. The NBA launched an investigation. Arenas, always trying to play it cool, joked about the situation. He even did a pregame routine pretending to shoot his teammates with finger guns. That moment sealed his fate. Commissioner David Stern suspended him indefinitely, calling his behavior not fit for the NBA. In January 2010, Arenas was charged with a felony, unlawful possession of a firearm in D.C. He pleaded guilty. The sentence? 30 days in a halfway house, 2 years probation, 400 hours of community service, and a $5,000 fine. Meanwhile, Crittenton would spiral even further. In 2011, he was charged, and eventually convicted, for murder. He was serving a 23-year sentence, but was released in 2023 after serving 10 years in prison. Gilbert Arenas would return to the court briefly, but he was never the same. Once a 30-point-per-game scorer, now just a cautionary tale. He's since become more open about the incident. On podcasts and interviews, he admits, "I thought I was being funny. I didn't know how bad it really was." But the damage was done. The NBA tightened its gun rules, and Gilbert Arenas became the face of one of the league's darkest locker room stories. All over $1,100 and a bad joke. Gilbert Arenas went from a fan favorite to a ghost of what could have been. The lesson? In the NBA, one moment can end your legacy. It takes a long time to make these videos, so if you enjoy them, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel to see more just like this. Thank you for watching.